wonder if that song by Rob Dogan, The Matrix, Club to Death, is that about baby seals? Probably not, but it could be. It's an instrumental, so how would you know? Moment.
Well, that's the nicest thing anyone has called me in weeks.
Okay. Wow, just got a message from work. Which, like, I asked a question to this colleague, like, at this point that's 3 hours ago, which was kind of outside of working hours. But yeah, I just sent him a message, and, like, he can answer it whenever. Whenever he's working, whenever he has time, it's not that urgent. And he responded now, saying that he's gonna check it out tomorrow. I mean, it's 9:30 p.m. Did you think I was like sitting here waiting for him to check that shit out? Just asynchronous communication, okay? We all need to get used to it. Like, unless a message is like marked as some kind of super urgent, you can like answer it whenever. At least the fucking work. I don't know how you do your personal shit, but generally, just because I sent you a message on Teams doesn't mean I'm like sitting here. It's not like I went to your desk and asked a question and I'm hovering over your shoulder and you need to drop everything and answer. Just like get around to it at some point. However you're planning your work. I just find it funny that they would like check his work Teams at like late night and then actually respond with a, yeah, I'll check it at work hours. Yeah, of course you will. When else? Dota is a show. Actually, the Dota show sucks balls. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes, and like it's just some, like it's fucking ugly unless you're. I mean, it's ugly even by anime standards. The plot is, at least in those like 3 or 4 episodes I watched, it's some kind of basic fantasy shit. Why would anyone care? It's just shit. The game is fucking great. The Dota show is shit. With League, it's almost the other way around. League as a game is fine, although not as cool as Dota. But the show, what is it called? Arcane. That's like one of the best pieces of television I've seen in my whole life. Like I watched Arcane first, and then I was like, okay, let's see what they did with Dota. And yeah, it's just nothing.
It's because it's more adult level. It's not so teen drama.
Well, yeah, I guess more adult level is just another way of saying has some actual substance. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the Dota show is just like some kind of, well, looks like from what I saw, it's just some random fanfiction, and since it's done in a style that I personally find visually repulsive, I did not watch it.
20 happy customers cured of the plague. You could be next.
Oh, but I'd have to get the plague first. I don't want
All I
that.
ask, folks.
Visually repulsive, damn, that's brutal.
I'll make you
Well, it's just that,
again.
like, as far as I'm concerned, this, like, classic, basic anime style is just, lazy people making cartoons. Every animation is, like, 2 frames. All the characters look like they were, drawn by some child in a Color by Lines book. It's like, okay, if you have some kind of really good story, I guess you can tell that in a shitty medium, it would still be fine. But yeah, there's stories that are shown in prettier ways than anime.
All things are available.
And animation can be done in really cool ways, like all the Pixar and Disney shit also looks good. Arcane is visually, artistically fucking awesome. I don't see any other explanation than low budget for anime looking the way it does. It's like I always say whenever I meet an anime fan, I always say that, oh, like, yeah, no, not all anime is crap. My favorite anime is South Park. Because, yeah, it looks like absolute shit, but it's funny, it's cool, it's interesting to watch. And then they start bitching about how anime isn't South Park. I mean, how South Park isn't anime. And I'm like, well, it fits all the boxes. As in, it has shitty low poly animation. And they're like, no, it has to be made in Japan. So, that's what that's what decides the visual style. I mean, you can do like the champagne thing, you know how if it's not made in Champagne province in France, then it's just sparkling wine. Okay, so if anime isn't made in Japan, maybe it's just well, it's not sparkly. Actually, it's just shitty animation, that's what it is. If you make it anywhere else, but in Japan, it's anime, and that makes it cool.
Disney has too much singing.
I don't know, there's
No!
I barely noticed the singing in most of the old Disney movies when I watched them. I know there's people who are super big fans of it.
Bless you.
I don't know,
Be careful!
I think most of the Disney movie music I've heard more on the radio than in the actual movies, where I barely noticed them. Except for that Frozen song, what was it? Let It Go. Yeah, that song slaps, and it will never not slap.
If every movie you watched was mainly about singing, you would get pretty sick of it.
I beg you!
Well, yeah, but are Disney movies mainly singing? I mean, there's some songs in them. Maybe my standards for like singing movies have been set by old school musicals, you know, like Sound of Music, Jesus Christ Superstar, that type of stuff. Yeah, those I would say that's a lot of singing and very little of anything else. And what I find particularly annoying in those old school musicals is that they don't just, it's not like a movie with songs like Disney movies. It's a movie where they also like communicate in song even when they're just talking. And it sounds really stupid, like, I just wanted to tell you this thing, and I will do it in this really stupid way. It's like, no, stop. If you want to sing a song, sing a song. If you want to talk, just fucking talk. Like, what the hell? Yeah, fortunately they don't do that in Disney movies, so I don't have a problem with singing in those.